It was April 4th of last year, and I was in the backyard practicing my flips and gymnastics for cheer tryouts the next 3 days. When I did my backflip, I slipped and landed on the cement on my head, rolled off my head into the water.
Came back up and he said, "I'm okay, Mom," but then his eyes rolled back in his head and he went back in the water.
After about 4 or 5 seconds, I woke up. I swam to the side. My mom and my girlfriend pulled me out.
And we extended his arms straight out like this to open up his airwave, and he was coming back already.
At this point, my mom's freaking out. She thinks I broke my collarbone because she heard a loud snapping noise. I did not know how seriously I was hurt. I was fine. I was walking. I knew I was alive.
He was in good spirits. He said, "I'm okay. Did I chip a tooth?" And that was his big concern, that he chipped a tooth.
As I got up and I was walking, I realized there was a tingling sensation and things just weren't right. We live out in Santan Valley.
And it's just a quick 6 miles to the hospital. I couldn't even get him out of the car. He was in deep shock. They did the CAT scan and they came back in and they said, "There's nothing wrong with Javante."
Couldn't move at this point. After about 3 hours, 4 hours passed, my arms were paralyzed.
He had big crocodile tears coming out. And he says, "Mom, I'm broken." I went out and I got the doctor. I said, "My son says he's broken. And you need to do another test. You need to find out what's wrong with him." He said, "Okay." He came back about 2 hours later and he said, "I'm very sorry to tell you this, but your son has a broken neck." And that broke my heart.
As soon as he said that I broke my C3, she immediately looked it up on her phone.
And it said the hangman's injury. You have a 5% chance of living when you break your C3.
They didn't have the equipment, so they were going to send me to another hospital. The ambulance driver whispered to my mom, I have a daughter that goes to school with your son. I know how severe this injury is. They need to send him to Phoenix Children's Hospital.
I thought all hospitals had the same trauma unit. I had no idea that the first hospital I originally took him to didn't have the proper equipment to take care of something like that. Phoenix Children's Hospital is the place that you want to take your child.
I am here now because of something he said. They immediately brought me into the trauma center, and within seconds there was 5, 6 people all checking me out. In the corner, one of the people that read the films, he told my mom that my neck was broken from the first scanning they took. What scared me the most was they said he could be paralyzed, may not be able to walk again. First thing that popped into my head was, what about cheer tryouts in the next 3 days? And the next morning I had that surgery.
You have to really just pray that they know what they're doing. And they did. He just really kept it together the whole time. He had a sense of humor. He was funny, You make everything safe. You put him in the safest neighborhood. We're way out in the desert. Santan Valley. It should be safe here, right? And this happens in your own backyard and a pool I built, You just don't know how fragile life is.